Rennsport for console. Well, hopefully it'll happen in the near future. Well, not so much near future, I'd say, because it's not even been released on PC yet, but it is coming. The date I think they've got penciled in is December of this year, but I think that will change because of the closed beta was supposed to have been released in June. That got pushed to August. I did put myself down for a beta key, which unfortunately I wasn't successful. I'd have loved to have jumped on. Obviously they did have the esports event to get obviously the top esports drivers to come together. I think also to sort of play the game, give their thoughts on it, what can be done, what they can perfect. So, but it does, in all intents and purposes, look at a really good game, or game I should say, sim title, and yeah, I'm very much intrigued to see what it's like when it gets released. Now, I made this video hopefully that it will in the end come to console. At the end of the day, a set of Corsair Competizione ACC came to console in the end, and sort of the video is sort of about my thoughts of what Rennsport can do different to sort of 505 and Untold games to port it to console, because we all know obviously all the guys that are on console that play ACC religiously, what we've had to endure, what we've had to go through, and sort of how bad it is. I mean, I don't want to bash 505 but Untold and Untold, but I really do believe that they could have done it a lot different. They could have obviously tested it out before they released the car packs, the patches and everything else, which it didn't seem to do. At the end of the day, yes, we're on console, but we are also passionate about sim racing. We're as passionate as the PC community about sim racing. We're not just people on controllers. We've got sim rigs, we've got the whole setup, the majority of us. So we also want a working game. So I believe that if Rennsport does come out, and the creators of Rennsport, they need to sort of look at the failings of 505 and Untold and do it different. Get the testing out before you release the game, before you release an update, before you release a next gen version, before you release anything else, car packs and everything else that go along with that. Because the last thing I want to see, being totally enthusiastic about the game and everything else, and especially if it does come to console, whether it be, like I said, well, hopefully Xbox and PlayStation, we don't as a community want to go through the same rigmarole, the same crap that we had with ACC. We don't want to be sort of getting on their backs. We pay our hard-earned money. We want a game that works. Yes, in its infancy it probably won't work, but again, going back to a set of Corsair Competizione, that released on PC long before it hit the console, so they would have perfected the game in its entirety on PC. They would have ironed out all the issues, all the bugs and everything else that goes along with that, to then port over a game that actually works. But it didn't really at the start, and then obviously I think the worst thing they did was release then the next gen version that was absolutely horrendous, to be fair. It was bugged left, right and centre and everything else. Now we don't want that. We pay the same amount of money, and we'll probably do it again with Rennsport than what the PC community pays as well. So I just obviously if Rennsport, well, they won't see this video, but maybe if it comes up or somebody passes it on, look at what a mess 505 and Untold have done with the port inside over to console, and just look at it from the community of on console, the guys that actually are big into sim racing. We are pretty much the same as what the PC guys are, but we just prefer to play on console, or we can't afford to go PC. I mean, I'm in that fortunate position where I have got both, so I can experience both. And as I said, I will be looking to get Rennsport as soon as it releases on PC. But like I said, I would love to see it on console. I really would, because there is communities. It might be a lot smaller than the PC communities, it is, but there is communities of sim racers nevertheless on the Xbox console and the PlayStation console. So like I said, I'd love to see it to come to console. Hopefully it will come to fruition, probably next year maybe, or sort of early into the year after, once they've sort of, like I said, perfected the PC side. But as I said, I'm either way, I'm looking forward to it when it comes out on PC. A bit like sort of Forza Motorsport when that comes out. There's going to be a good few sort of racing games come out that I'm intrigued to get hold of and play. So as I said, it was just sort of a quick video this time to sort of say that, yeah, if it does ever come to console, that hopefully they won't make the same mistakes as what a set of Corsair competition only, namely 505 and Untold, did, and thought that they could get away with it, and thought that we wouldn't mind because we're console players. We're not, what, proper sim racers, maybe you could say. I mean, I think the irony of it is, you look at a lot of the esports drivers now, James Baldwin, Dow King, to name but a few, and a lot of them guys come from console anyway. A lot of them guys were Forza 6, Forza 7, esports driving Forza 7. So it is quite ironic that a lot of these top esports drivers that have jumped from console to PC, but whereas the console is still getting sort of, not a bad rep, but we're getting sort of left behind, we're getting pushed to the side. It's, yeah, PC Master Race, all the proper sim races are on PC. I'm sorry, that's not the case. At the end of the day, there is some damn quick drivers on console that, like I said, maybe not are in that financial position to go on PC, or they just prefer the ease of console, like myself. Just turn it on, jump in, and away you go. But as I said, enough having a go about, yeah, ACC. You know my thoughts on it, guys, at the end of the day. But yeah, as I said, hopefully Rennsport, you never know, maybe in a year or two, a year, half a year. But as I said, hopefully if they do consider going over to console, yeah, as I said, if they look at this video or watch this video, take a leaf from 505 and Untold, but do it correctly. Look at what they did. Look at the mistakes that they caused. Look at what the community said. Test. Why are you releasing patches? Why are you releasing updates? Why are you releasing packs, track packs, car packs? And as soon as you release them, implement it onto the console, it bugs the game. There's issues with the game. Then you have to rush out to get a patch. So yeah, guys, if you're going to, look at their failings and, yeah, do it properly. But anyway, guys, like I said, enough rambling on for me. Hope you enjoyed me rambling on about it. Yeah, hopefully Rennsport will come to console one day. As I said, I am looking forward to it on PC, and I will obviously stream and put video and content up for you guys that aren't fortunate or in that position to go over to PC to show you what it's like. But yeah, anyway, guys, as I always say, I'll catch you in the next one.